freedom, like a runaway slave. Freedom, like I just got freedom, 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 live freedom, 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 come on, freedom, 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 mental science, freedom, freedom, live freedom, come on, freedom, mental science, freedom. All right, and welcome back to the Mental Science Ministries Reason and Fellowship Show via Omega FM Radio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM, and also on YouTube Live and Instagram Live. If you want to see the High Priest Amun live and direct in Omega FM Radio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM's headquarters, all you have to do is go onto YouTube and type in the YouTube search engine Amun L, which is spelled Amun as in A for Africa, M for magnificent, U for upliftment, and N for Nubian, space L, which is spelled E for El Elyon and L for love. And you click search and you will see the High Priest Amun L's YouTube channel. The High Priest Amun L will be wearing his khaki suit with his beret, ready for the revolution. You're done, no mental science. Smash that red button that says subscribe so you can be notified when the High Priest Amun L is going live and dropping new content. And also watch the High Priest Amun L live and direct in Omega FM Radio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM's headquarters. You're done, no mental science. Now, also, if you want to see the High Priest Amun L live on Instagram Live, you can as well. And you can follow the High Priest Amun L. All you have to do is go onto Instagram Live, type in the Instagram search engine high_priest_720, which is spelled high as in H for hero, I for intuition, G for God, H for hero, _priest, which is spelled P for perfect, R for respect, I for intuition, E for Elyon, and S for success, T for terrific, _720. You're done, no mental science. Now, before we get into the main event, the High Priest Amun L wants to replay some footage that happened on the 31st of December 2021 at New Year's Eve on London's South Bank at the London Eye in the United Kingdom. You're done, no mental science. Let's go, mental science. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Come on, freedom, freedom. Let me see, come again, mental science, what you say? Let me see, come again, mental science. All right, and welcome back to the Mental Science Ministries Reasoning and Fellowship Show via Omega FM Radio.co.uk, aka 104.1 FM, and also on YouTube Live and Instagram Live. You're done, no mental science. So that was one of the highlights of the new year, the high priest Amun was performing live and direct in London Eye, South Bank, UK, London. And it was epic. It was epic. And the reason why it was epic, because the high priest Amun was able to perform it with a live audience that enjoyed what was going on and enjoyed the high priest Amun's energy, showmanship, mental science. Now, high priest Amun wants to send a shout out to Harmony Blues for joining in the Instagram live. You don't know mental science. Now, today or this evening, on the Mental Science Ministries main event, today, this evening, the high priest Amun is going to be talking about, do white people show more love? Do white people show more love than black people to the high priest Amun? What? High priest Amun? Why are you talking like that? Why are you telling people that white people show more love to the high priest Amun than black people? And you're saying it on air. High priest Amun, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Look, listen, the high priest Amun does not ramp, has no filter, has no hinge. The high priest Amun is unhinged when he talks, when he spits the mental science, when he delivers the mental science. We say it how it is. You follow that, my kings and queens and gods and goddesses. We say it how it is. We do not need to hide. We do not need to fabricate the delivery or the message of the mental science. Remember, when you get to a level of self-realization, certain truths will be hard to swallow, like a razor blade. Certain truths will open you up so that your perception is wider, is bigger. Certain truths, my kings and queens and gods and goddesses, will hurt you emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And we just have to accept what our lens or our eyes see through the light. And the high priest Amun, as you heard with that brief highlight of what went down on New Year's Eve, the high priest Amun was with the white freedom fighters. The high priest Amun turned it up at London Eye, UK. The high priest Amun felt the love from the white freedom fighters. The high priest Amun is not saying that there's not good black people. If there wasn't good black people, we wouldn't have this radio station, OmegaFMradio.co.uk. If it wasn't for management, we wouldn't have OmegaFMradio.co.uk. If it wasn't for Lady M, the queen, the goddess, the empress, you wouldn't have the high priest. Mental science. But what we are saying, when it comes to nation building, when it comes to support, when it comes to becoming one in this community, in this black community, it is very difficult, very, very, very difficult for us to connect with each other. There's always someone that has to be stush in the black community that doesn't want to be a team player in the black community. And the high priest of Montau is not preaching, he is teaching. The high priest of Montau is telling it how it is. Anybody that believes that the high priest of Montau is lying and is not telling the truth, call 07539 968 143 or text 07539 968-143, or leave a message in the chat on Instagram Live or YouTube Live and tell the High Priest Amun out what you're saying is BS. In fact, that's not how it goes in the black community. But the High Priest Amun out has tried and has failed, not failed, but has tried excessively to wake up the brothers and sisters, especially the High Priest Amun Al's generation. And the worst case scenario is High Priest Amun Al will get taken out by his own people. The same way that Yahshua Yamashiach, called Jesus Christ, got taken out by his own people. The same way Malcolm X got taken out by his own people. The same way how Tupac Shakur got taken out by his own people. The same way how Peter Tosh got taken out by his own people. The same way the master teacher got taken out by his own people. The same way how Huey P. Newton got taken out by his own people. The High Priest Amun Al don't want to go out like that. The High Priest Amun Al wants to complete his mission. But the problem is the High Priest Amun Al has been die hard for the black people. And as a result of being die hard for black people, High Priest Amun Al has been betrayed, victimized, brutalized, and also almost lost his life because of black people. And the High Priest Amun Al is just telling it how it is. Like what the High Priest Amun Al said. Call 07539968143 or text 07539968143 or leave a message in the chats in Instagram or YouTube, because the High Priest Amun Al believes, not even believes, he knows that we need to fix something. We have got a sick community. We do not want each other to prosper. Most of the people in our community do not want each other to prosper. They will take you out. Look what happened on New Year's Eve. 2 stabbings. And the High Priest Amun Al believes at least one of them was a black victim. Now, why? Why are we still killing each other? Why ain't we elevating each other? Instead, we're taking each other down to the grave. That's what we're doing. We're taking each other down to the grave. Again, no one has called in. No one has said anything. Because High Priest Amun Al cannot be challenged for what he is saying. Because what he is saying is hitting your spirit, hitting your soul to the point where you have to accept what the High Priest Amun Al is saying. Now, the news and views are coming up. But the High Priest Amun Al will be back. And the High Priest Amun Al expects a phone call. Expects someone to call in. Expects someone to leave a text or an opinion that goes against or is adverse to what the High Priest Amun Al is delivering with the meta science. You don't know meta science?
Media Radio. 104.
No, High Priest Amun Al. It's not playing. High Priest Amun Al is off air. And he's telling it how it is. When it comes to the freedom fighting, when it comes to what we're doing in UK, how many black people do you see representing the freedom fighting movement? It's not like we haven't been oppressed. We have been oppressed. But we are chicken. We are scared. The only black people I see at the freedom fighting march is Egyptian Queen Georgie, Remise, and the High Priest Amun Al that are die hard for the freedom fighting thing. Look, you have to get out of your head that it's black and white. No. It's a human thing that we are dealing with. That's what we're dealing with. A human sacrifice that we are dealing with these elites or this NWO. It's like the reptilians that are involved, the the Rothschilds, the Illuminati, all of that. And we have to unite, shut it down in 2022 because it's going on too long, too motherfucking long. And the problem is black people don't want to rise up. The white people are doing the most but need our help. And sometimes we just have to look into ourselves. Are we sheep? Are we man or mouse? Are we man or sheep? Are we God or the devil? That's how you have to look at it. If you're not helping, if you're not shutting down this new world order, you're part of the devil's team. And that's how it goes. If you're part of the freedom fighting, you're representing the most high. Now, Harmony Blues, not everyone has to march. Everyone has their part to play. Some are visionaries and are making the change we all want to see by building infrastructure and communities. Of course, Queen. I hear that. I hear what you're saying. You get me? I hear what you're saying. We're building. Some people are behind the scenes. Some people are on the front line doing the thing. And it's about connecting. But the thing about going to these marches, you connect with people that are on the same wavelength, same frequency. High Priest Someone Out is going to talk about more of it when we go back onto the air. But right now, we are off air, and the High Priest Someone Out cannot say anything right now on the air. And it might be, let's say, censored certain things, but it's still delivering the metal science message. And of course, Queen, I've seen you at the march. And like what we said, most of the people that we see at that event is on our wavelength. And that's how we build our community. Because from there, we have a common goal, a common narrative, and that is to shut Babylon down, destroy that evil and wickedness that is existing on this planet, existing in the UK. And as a result, we can do this by becoming stronger, uniting, not seeing no color. It is just a human thing. We bleed the same, and we are all coming from the same source. You follow that? And at the end of the day, the High Priest Someone Out is still going to talk about his issues with his own community because he ain't playing. He wants his community to fix up because we are causing too much problem and we are blaming certain people that shouldn't be blamed. They are not the ones to be blamed. It's us that we are to blame. We are the ones that caused this shit. And now we have to fix it. But we haven't even fixed each other. We haven't become as one as yet. You follow that? Now big up to Lord Richie for following at the High Priest Someone Out on the FM, or not on the FM, on the YouTube. Like what the High Priest Someone Else said. The High Priest Someone Else is live and direct on Instagram and on the YouTube. YouTube is in 4K. Instagram is just whatever, but it's all good. Also on the FM, High Priest Someone Else there. Spread the word. Make sure you make people come into the platform, participate, call in 07539. Look, even High Priest Someone Else gonna type it in 075 39 968 143 to call on the Metal Science Ministries show. We're gonna pin that comment so you can call in and we go on air. You can be on if you want. You can come on onto the Instagram live and plug you in onto the box so that you can be on the FM. And that's what we're all about. You're done now. Metal science. Now the high priest will perform a little tune right now, and it goes like this. Let's go. All right. All right, let's go. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Come on, freedom, 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 freedom. Mental science, freedom, freedom, nigga, freedom. Come on, freedom, come on, freedom. Pump your fist in the air to show that you can. The high priest and the freedom fighters on the government was like, let us prepare to damage and this new world order that is treated us revolution. It's a revolution. This is a freedom song, so sing along. We're a million man strong, the war is on because Babylon did us wrong. Pump your fist in the air to show that you can. The high priest and the freedom fighters on the government worst nightmare. Let us prepare to damage and this new world order that is treated us revolution. It's a revolution. This is a freedom song, so sing along. We're a million man strong, the war is on because Babylon did us wrong. The time is now to be awake, that television broadcast the news that is on the eye. When I get I live again. When the war is over, heaven on earth is what we're going to create. Come on, freedom, freedom, freedom. Hello. Freedom, come on, freedom, 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 mental science, freedom, come on. Pump your fist in the air to show the high priest and the freedom fighters on the government's worst name. Let us pray to damage and this new world order that is treated us. Greetings, Queen, you're right. Yeah, I'm good, Queen. Oh, alhamdulillah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm good, Queen. I'm good still. Yeah, I just wanted to say I'm on the radio, innit? I'm gonna go back on it now. I'm going back on the radio now.
Oh, you're going on now?
Yeah.
Okay, darling, I'll be listening, no problem.
All right, Queen, take care. Speak soon.
Yeah, thank you for calling.
Yeah, no worries, Queen. I'll call you later as well. Don't worry.
Okay, then, take care.
Yeah, you too. Bye. All right, metal science. Let's go. We're going back on the radio. You're done, no metal science.
Gang culture than gang members themselves, and therefore best positioned to reverse this course of violence. But we must do work.
So we're gonna play the highlights of what went down on New Year's Eve. You follow that, and we're gonna go straight into detail on the plan that was supposed to be on New Year's Eve. You're done, no metal science. Let's go.
And to create a new lasting legacy of peace.
So let me take this. Many come again, metasize, many come again, metasize, Let me see, come again, metasize, Let me see, come again, metasize, Let me see, come again, metasize, I need you to scream.
I'm a Nubian queen and I think it's supreme.
Baby, I need you to scream.
I'm a Nubian queen and I think it's supreme.
Baby, I need you to scream.
I'm a Nubian queen.
This is the high priest, grant life for the mental science ministries. Amun that was done on mental science. As you can see on the mental science ministries news, today is New Year's Eve.